Hello, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
How you doing, man?
And bless yourself.
Very well, thank you. It was good to see you on the stage the other day.
Thank you.
Right. So, Obudo, I bet you be organizer. Congratulations on the Rain album, man. Beautiful. You guys did well.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. So, of all these, did you see Samini? Did you see Stonebwoy?
Yeah, their managers came to me. They were on the ground.
What happened? Why didn't they perform?
Okay, so we had done, myself and my team had done some groundwork, you understand, and we realized that it is in their interest not to come on stage. It would have been something else if they had come on stage, a little bit chaotic. Now, a section of the crowd, I'll say 0.2%, scattered in scattered amongst the larger crowd. You know, when we scanned views and all that, they even way before they came there. It wasn't that because they came there. Even way before they came there. If you recall, there's a video doing the rounds. If you Google and check, there's a young man talking about Sarkodie and the fact that if he comes on the ground, we're going to break his car glass and all that. We picked snippets of these things. Yes. Listen, I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. You see, sometimes when we sit on radio, we allow a lot of things to slide. And when they slide, it goes down to the masses, you know, which will not help all of us in the future. You know what I'm saying? If 3 weeks ago, you know, Stonebwoy was captured on tape saying that if it was Jamaica, Shatta would be dead, what do you expect the fans to do when they say Stonebwoy is on stage or is around? You know, some of us were very, very, because, you see, for me, security is everything. And we were very, very low when they approached us. I mean, me especially. I mean, I spoke to CD myself. I told him I'm going to see what I'm going to do to put them on stage. But I didn't want to also reveal to CD at the time that this was what I was gathering. And based on our lineup, I went back and forth with him and came back on stage. But I realized that, listen, if they had come even behind the stage, the show would have ended abruptly. So it was good for them not to even come on stage. Sometimes when we are throwing things about, we need to be mindful. Some of the fans will take this over. I mean, Shatta himself will not take anything Stonebwoy takes seriously because he knows it's part of the game. He stirs controversy himself. But the fan base is different from the artist. And you don't want to put them in that show. If we had allowed them, this morning would have been a different thing. I heard Mark trying to water down the success by saying that we are allowed people to come in the dome, overfill the dome. Let me tell Mark that a lot of people that were outside, more people outside had tickets, but we didn't allow them to come. Not everybody who had a ticket came in there. I spoke to a section of the crowd and told them that, listen, we're even promising them wherever they are, we'll do our analysis and come and do free shows for them. Thousands bought tickets. Over 15,000 people were outside who couldn't enter, and they had tickets on their phone. You understand? So sometimes when we don't know about the situations on the ground, we should be mindful of how we speak.
Okay. So in this case, did you know the capacity of the place?
Yes, we did.
What is the capacity?
As I speak now, I don't have the papers. I mean, we did 20,000, a little bit over 20,000.
How many tickets did you sell? Not at the gate, but how many tickets had you sold before the concert?
I would have to check with my people and get back to you. I can't have facts as I speak now. I'm here to address what you called me for and to put Mark right. So you see, Mark is an institution, and we all respect Mark. Some of us have seen Mark and will praise him up until date. But when he goes wrong, you should try and put him right. Don't come and sit there and say, you know, when Ashes asked him, did you say this? He was going about the matter. Let us love. That's the most important thing. You understand?
Which one are you talking about?
Mark just said that when they said, Mark, I saw a story, and I just asked him, did you say Hit FM should stop playing Shatta Wale? Now he says, oh, even you Betty has a name in the song, so definitely you let us stop that. Let us stop. To come and say that we oversold tickets and we want to, it's a crime. He said something. He used a phrase that it's a crime that to the people that came in. Blah, blah.
On that score, you see, the other time, I was trying. That was why I was trying to halt Ashes on that line, because we were all here, and Mark did not say that. He even got angry that Zion Felix wrote the story, published a false story, that he did not make that assertion. He did not say that he stopped us from playing
You are
Shatta
a house of, Andy, you are a house of records. Go and find that tape and play it to the masses.
Sure. I mean, well, he's here. Once he's denied, I'll say
it's not about, listen, please. It's not about Mark being there to say anything. I'm saying go and find the tape and play it.
Don't worry, I got it.
We can say this today, tomorrow we'll say another thing. So find the tape. If you want him to deny, or we all want to agree that he didn't say that, play the tape. It's simple. Right. Don't let him come and respond to it.
Right. Well, it was an impromptu question. So if it was well prepared, I think I would have had the tape. But but thank you for the reminder. I'll make sure I get it.
Yeah. So moving on. Yeah. Some of us needed to protect our artists, and we realized that when Stonebwoy and Samini comes on stage, it would have been a different scene. So I took that call. I took that decision to say, yo, it can't happen, because when it does, today it will be on my head again. You understand? It will be on my head that, oh, they came there, they got attacked, and the security was bad, blah, 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 all that stuff. So please, some of these things, we should watch. Sometimes when we are interviewing these boys, don't let them go there. Don't let them overtalk. If Shatta is on radio talking too much, yeah, and you think he's going overboard, cut him off. If Stonebwoy, cut him off. If it's Samini, cut them off, so that we don't incite some of these things into the fan base. We cause these things. We, as the media, we cause it.
So did you inform Shatta Wale that they had come backstage to perform or to support him?
After his show. After his show, because we had an energetic crowd. You know, if you realize, even the VIP broke loose. Even all the VIPs were standing and everything. We had an energetic crowd, and the guy himself. I mean, Shatta, we had a script. He was telling his story. We had a script, so there was no point that I'll go to him and say, "Oh, Charlie, your people they back." Oh, so you know, it won't work like that, because he had
where on the stage did Shatta say or ask the crowd that some people had come there to perform? Should they be allowed to perform if he had not known that they were there?
Andy, I don't know. I don't have a recollection of that. I don't know who is saying that. You have a tape to that effect, or you were there? I saw you on stage.
Yes, but no, I did not hear him
say that.
Stonebwoy just tweeted that. Yes,
please don't let us start saying Stonebwoy or somebody tweeted. I keep saying this all the time. You are a senior journalist. We need to work with facts. Let's just go back.
That's why I'm asking you to. No, I'm asking you. You just responded.
I was busy, so I didn't hear him.
It means there's a possibility that he said it until we get the facts right. You were on the ground, so if I ask you,
wait, please wait. Don't consider that possibility, and that's what gives room to all these things. An artist is at home, tweet something, and you want to take it for Bible.
No, that is not the point. No, Bulldog, please. Don't say that. I'm asking you, did you hear? I am not telling you for a fact that I heard. I asked you, did you hear? And you responded beautifully that you didn't hear.
Yes.
And you said you don't even know. So
don't say there is a possibility. That's all I'm saying.
But it is possible. Why can't he ask?
Listen,
is it something so big, something way above him or beneath him?
So no, that's what I'm saying. So do you think that what you're saying now is that Shatta said Stonebwoy and Samini is backstage?
He did not. No. I heard he did not mention. Listen.
So what did he say?
That he asked whether some people are there where they say they won't perform, make them come perform. That's what I heard.
You heard that? Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear it there. I mean, that's what I'm told.
There were a number of acts behind the stage. There was the chair. There was a lot of people, so I don't know why. Even if that's a possibility, let's just say he said that. I don't know why Stonebwoy would think he was referring to him, because he wasn't the only one who came. People flew. Let me tell you one thing. People flew all the way from Liberia, Jamaica, all these other regions. You understand what I'm saying? And they were behind with artists and everything. So you should understand what goes on. So I don't know why somebody wants to take that and use it as a publicity stunt. You understand?
Okay. Now Mark is here. Mark, you heard Bulldog.
Yeah, Boo.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. As a programs manager of any channel, from Father Joy FM, Kofi Ansa, to Samiri Nchi, whatever, what goes on air is our prerogative. Yes, I want you to know.
I know that.
Okay, good. And so, if any PD decides that a particular song should not even go on air, it is his right. Good.
No, what I'm saying is...
Wait, hey!
Okay.
When you were talking,
Go
I
on.
kept quiet. Get the capacity to tolerate and listen.
Go on.
Good. So, it is only ethical. I'm using the word ethical. That we have a space that even if Shatta Wale has a direct problem with me as Mark, I separate myself from the business. And so you will not find me, because I have ethics in business, to use my personal issues to fight. Why are you laughing?
I'll refer you to something.
Okay,
you
good.
realize that your ethics are not that strong.
Okay, look who is talking.
Yes. Oh, I've had time to say I have ethics. Mark, listen, I have called you. Listen, when Nana Texan died, in blessed memory, I called you about an interview with Shatta that had been cancelled.
Yes.
And you, on the phone, told me that you were changing your program lineup.
Yes.
So you can't, it wasn't about Shatta and you won't, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
The next Sunday, the same show you said you were taking off was on there with another act. So where is the ethics there?
You see, you don't know what you are talking about.
Me, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Go and find the next show. Who was on with Shatta, with Legacy? Tell me.
Who was on? Are you asking
The
me?
show had changed from 6 to 8. Go and find out. You mean you don't even listen? Call Legacy, anyone that you know, and find out if his show has not changed. And wasn't I the same person who organized the Tuesday one for you with Anidosi? So if you read the story, you don't know the facts, go and find out. We'll play the audio for you to hear. I rest my case.
Boo! Hello, Bulldog. Hello?
Yes.
Boo.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm trying to get the so now I have the tape of what Mark said few days ago or last week concerning your argument that he wanted us to sideline Shatta Wale or create his hero.
I heard and I asked you to call for the tape, so it's good. Play it.
Please hold on for me.
So it is important that today the world is ruled by information and networking. Or network. It is not your money anymore. And so there are people like Stonebwoy. Let me confess. Let me tell you something. When I came to Hit FM, anytime they called Shatta Wale for an interview for Hit FM, he will say no. He won't talk to us. So I told my team that henceforth we're making our own hero, and our own hero is Stonebwoy. And so if you listen to Hit FM, we play Stonebwoy's music.
So that was a personal
religiously.
agenda against Shatta.
No, it's not against.
It's to create your own hero.
I'm creating my hero. What's wrong with that?
I mean, wait, in my terms, I think it wasn't right.
Are you guys listening to Marco?
Because what if one day?
Wait.
Wait. What you said now?
Albert, let me just
No, allow logic to finish.
What Mark said right now means that Shatta was having a personal issue with you. That's why he wasn't ready to speak to Hit FM.
Not
so then
me.
There was an agenda.
You said it wasn't me. He himself
No,
said
you
that.
said when you came to Hit FM,
Yes.
that was when he refused to speak to Hit FM.
No.
You
see,
He said when you came to Hit
He said
FM.
when he came.
When I came in,
that was
what
how
I
he
said.
met the system.
That was how you met it.
Yes.
So why would he do that?
Well,
I don't know. It is, and he said it today that he had disrespected a lot of people in his earlier days as Bandana. So for him, even he disrespected Andy in Kumasi. So to him, he felt that to go back to traditional media would definitely not work. So he needed to find an option, which was new
Social
media.
Yeah.
And then he started using that side. So it was out of his own shy for traditional, which I think this one he's spoken well.
Right.
At least he's told the people why I did what I did, why I used to speak like that. And he was a hungry performer at the time.
Yeah, sure.
So at the time decisions were different.
Yeah.
But he says now I have my house. So now I think differently. I see things differently. My worldview is changed. So this is the time to embrace me and forget about my past, which I think is.
But Mark, even
Very
around the world,
yeah.
around the world, the media do these things a lot.
Break hits.
Bulldog, I kindly turn down the volume of your radio so you can we can have a sane conversation. Okay, so have you heard it? Is it different from what you heard or read?
Hello,
Yeah, Boo.
Mark. Yes, I heard it.
Is it different
No.
from what you heard or read in
No.
the news?
No, you see, even the argument I'm making now, I'm sure somebody made it that day, and put it to Mark, and he was going about the bush. Let me tell you this, Stonebwoy.
No.
yeah?
Is it different
Wait,
from
let
what
me land,
you heard?
Let me land.
Bulldog,
let me
please
land.
answer the question. Then you move on. I'm asking.
It is not different. It is not different because somebody even shared the same view. Somebody was, I don't know who was arguing with him.
It was
I can't
Mr.
tell the
I think
other
it was
voice.
Mr. Logic.
Good. So even Logic said it that day. What I'm saying today, my point here is that Mark should not sit there and say he wants to make a hero out of Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy is already a hero. Let's stop the hypocrisy. There is Kumi Guitar, there's Obibini. There are a lot more he can make heroes of, not Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy is already a hero.
But at that time,
So-
who?
No, please.
No.
Please,
Please.
let me land, let me land.
Bulldog, please.
Let me land. If
At
I
that
don't
time,
land,
let
that
me-
won't make sense. Let me land so you come in. Let me land. So I am saying that don't let us sit there and what do you mean? These are arch rivals. These are contemporaries in the industry. You don't pitch them against each other. Mark is a high life guy. You should pick some high life guy, make a hero out of them. Please, now say what you have to say.
Bulldog, what I
Yes,
was
sir.
telling you was that at that time, you see, don't move away from the premise. So at that time, that was the argument that at that time, Stonebwoy was up and coming. Do you understand? Stonebwoy wasn't. If you're calling him a hero, at that time was he? He was not. Do you understand? So I think
You
that
said Stonebwoy was what? Up and coming.
at that time,
Stonebwoy, which year was this?
this was like what 5 years ago? Yes.
Oh, please. Up and coming 5 years ago, please. Don't let us go there. Let's move on to the next subject.
Well-
don't let us tell Mark what it is in your face. You will not lose your job. You won't lose it. Tell him.
But Bulldog, when have I been scared of anyone? I'm not afraid of anyone.
wait.
Not even
Don't-
you, Bulldog.
If you say Stonebwoy was upcoming 5 years ago, what do you mean by that? Please, what do you mean by that? What do you mean? What are we saying?
No, what I'm saying is that he wasn't as big as he is now.
Please,
at that
please,
time.
Stonebwoy, don't take the credit away from Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy has worked and he's been working.
Oh,
5
please
years
don't
ago,
push me.
wait,
Please.
no,
Boo.
5 years ago, he was out there
Buddha,
like
please
that.
don't make me a bad person. You are talking as if I am looking down upon him. He's always
That's
been
what that's your defense
no.
to what Mark did.
No. What I'm saying is that let's stay within the context. And it's like we are digressing, and I don't think that's really proper. What he was saying was that before he became who he was or who he is now, I mean, that was the idea or the agenda he wanted to push.
Oh,
I'm not defending you. I'm only sitting on my... No, please.
It's sad. It's sad we were speaking this way this morning, and everybody's listening to us, and they can tell who is saying what we are really saying. We shouldn't forget that our listeners are very discerning, and they will know when we're telling the truth or peddling a lie. Andy.
I'm here.
Yes, we should know that. We shouldn't sit here and behave like... All I'm saying, Mark is an institution. He's somebody we all, and up and look, until me, I will die. I'll still respect Mark. Because the work he's done, nobody will take that away from. But when he veers off, we'll tell him, big man, come this way. I have my arguments with him all the time. He knows. Let's be able to do that. You understand? Why would we want to now look? Can you even think what you are saying, that we're pitching one artist against the other? For what? Why can't we push all of them? Why?
All right, Bulldog. Well, thank you very much for your contribution. But once again, let me say congratulations for putting up a great event over the weekend. I'm proud of you. I wish to see much more than that. Right. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll honor you.
You've been truant. Come and don't be sitting there and be putting pressure. Right. Dadon.